Okay, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So, let's do a day breakdown. So, how was your day? And then we'll then go into geography. And geography is really interesting because it's not history. It's like it doesn't get enough recognition.
Watch our videos and review your learning with the Crash Course app. Supplemental content is now available for these courses.
George Eliot's old grandfather rode a pig home yesterday.
So, basically, what is interesting about geography, now that I said that, geography does not get enough recognition. It matters whether or not you are born by a waterfall. So, like, Metro Booming looks like he was born in Africa where there is a waterfall. Drake looks like he was born in Africa, like the Congos, where it is far from a waterfall. So then I then call those like provinces. Just like now, like my dad, for example, he looks like he was born far away from a waterfall. But like when he grew older, he got what's called maxi. It's just like your skin just develops some black thing, and then you're spending your whole life wondering what it is. So then I would say I'm born somewhere by a waterfall. So you can tell when someone has that waterfall look to them.
Is a bit trickier. Sure, we memorize state and world capitals because everyone's impressed if you can rattle them off, like the capital of Canada.
So what if you are born far from a waterfall? Then you probably spent a lot of time sitting on stools. Why is it important if whether or not to know if your dad sat on stools a lot? Because if your dad if he sat on stools a lot, then your dad, when you say things to your dad, resonates it with violence. It's like the subconscious mind, you know? So, what is Shake Me Down? Shake Me Down is to wonder if NBA players are just Michael Jordan with more change in their pockets. Then a guy got jumped on the streets. He's saying they shook him down. Hey, shake me down. Are you just Michael Jordan with more change in your pockets? Is to also wonder how many times can Michael Jordan jump in a basketball game? Shake me down just means that someone put an M4A1 to your rib and shot you with a silencer. So it's like someone on the streets of Toronto did a shake me down. That means you went up to LeBron, shook his pants, there was change to say he is copying Michael Jordan, except he gets paid more than Michael Jordan. Is to say the times were harder when Michael Jordan played. So Michael Jordan got paid $120 for 5 years. LeBron got paid $500 million for 5 years. Is to, hey, this person shook me down. This person came up to me and asked me how many times can Michael Jordan jump. It's like, is Michael Jordan the best basketball player of all time? What's interesting about Michael Jordan's shot, he jumps and then he shoots it on the way down. You know, you normally shoot it up. But then he shoots it on the way down. He just jumps in the air as he's falling. So then how many times can Michael Jordan jump? If the game ended, and let's say Michael Jordan won on a game winner, if you just prolong an 8-minute game, Michael Jordan would just jump 8 more times. He has the ability to jump 15 more times, someone said. Then Michael Jordan didn't have an extra 32 points. And then it's just to say, how many times can Michael Jordan jump? Is to say someone shook me down. Is to say shake me down. It means someone put an M4A1 silencer into your rib and then shot you in the rib. So it's to say you went up to someone, hey, let's do a shake me down. You know, slang. Let's do a shake me down. Hey, how many times can Michael Jordan jump?
Ottawa. Or we learn that rivers flow downhill.
As I say, this person is exactly like LeBron James pretending to be Michael Jordan with just more change in his pocket. So it's different.
Or that the US imports more than 3 billion pounds of bananas from Guatemala each year. And those are cool factoids, but that's not all geography is. Geography helps us answer bigger questions, like what's the story of the Earth? How do humans change their environments? And why, of all places, did that huge mountain form there?
So, whether or not your dad sat on a stool growing up. So, this one time, my grandma had low blood pressure, so she has diabetes. So then the paramedics show up, and then she's like on this wooden chair, almost on a stool. But then this Chinese nurse, she says to me, she's like, what dialect does she speak? And then I'm like, I'm not sure. It's some really traditional old Chinese that is like really unique or something. It's like, okay, because she's not understanding like conventional Chinese. And she's trying to tell her to eat like Tylenol, like bite into this Tylenol. But like what's so interesting about it is like a sitting on a stool type of language is so different from like a regular standing up language. So for example, if someone said shake me down, it means something else. And I said it means an NBA player pretending to be Michael Jordan who gets paid way more than Michael Jordan did. If I said shake me down to my dad, this person will take it out of context because of like their sub-wiring. What does it mean to be in a gang? All it means is, let's say your dad is in a gang. If your dad is in a gang, all they would do is bring you and show you a bunch of dogs growing in cages.